Hey guys, this is Shadrow
and Fertro,
and this is the 24th episode of Season 4 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, called Equestria Games.
This one's obviously about Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, this one's very much it's all about Spike, not Equestria Games.
Nope.
No one needs those.
No.
Who can? That's not been what this is built up to this whole time.
No.
Nothing but Spike.
Oh.
Spike is the one.
God damn it, Spike. It's ruining everything.
Yeah. I do like how this is, I think, the second episode that's had like a big build up to something, whatever. Like the first one was the Grand Galloping Gala, where they had like the tickets and like, oh, we gotta get the dresses and all that. Whereas this one, it actually had like a couple episodes based entirely around that sort of thing, where it was like, here's the people going into the finals to possibly be in the Equestria Games. Then here's someone scouting out the Crystal Empire as a place for the games to occur in and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah. You remember all that, don't you?
I most certainly do.
Yeah, you're very good at the membering.
I sure am, Jeff.
Yes. I'm proud of you to remember my true name.
Jeff.
Jeff. I am
Or you,
Jeff.
Bill. Are you Bill or Jeff? Maybe you're Jeff Bill.
I'm
Bill.
I'm Jeff.
Jebeth. Fantastic. So, okay, yeah, Jebeth. You are Jebeth Jehubi. That's your last name. Jehubi.
I like how, with the Kuma Crusaders, they were like, hey, we still have a chance to be awesome at the thing that we do. And it's like, no.
You really don't.
You do one thing, it takes like 5 seconds, and it's literally just two of you hold a thing, and then the last one jumps through it.
On a scooter and then sticks a flag down.
Yeah, and she puts the
literally,
flag
you
in
have
the
fucked
ground.
up everything else you've touched.
And they do it after everyone else, so it's not like,
Yeah.
ooh, like, this is new and interesting. It's like, oh, look, they did the thing everyone
They
else did.
fucked everything else up they touch anyway. So how do they think that they're actually going to do well?
I don't know.
Because they're
they've got
stupid.
preconceived notions of what success means, which is putting a flag in the ground. They
Now I
didn't
know.
see the lunar landing.
Nope. Nope.
They know
Luna.
nothing of politics.
I get it, Luna.
The
Lunar.
What would that refer to in Pony? Like, would that be the lunar landing is when Luna was banished to the moon? Or
I
would that
imagine
be...
so.
We'll go with that then. They
I
didn't...
imagine they didn't see it because it was over 1,000 years ago.
Yeah. They were not of the variety of sentience at
Yes.
the time.
They were still in the stallion's testicles, basically.
Well, arguably they weren't even there because the stallion testicles that they were made of also didn't exist at the time.
Maybe they're gods.
It's like Haruhi Suzumiya all over again, but you don't get that reference.
Nope, I certainly don't.
Every time.
What's a humanus in you?
I like how Spike is like, it's okay, just count to 10 and everything will be fine, no matter what the situation is. It's like, yeah, but what if it's Obama is counting down from 3? What then? Stupid. God.
What?
Like, because his method of calming down to get stuff sorted was just count down, or count to 10, one or the other. 10 seconds of counting. And it's like, what happens if the thing that you need to do to be calm to do it takes less time than 10 seconds? Then you're going to spend 10 seconds counting down, and then the thing will be over, and you didn't do anything because you was too busy counting.
Well, because Obama did it.
Because Obama is the instigator of the counting mechanism.
Obama,
He created the abacus.
Obama, I hardly knew her.
Obama. Do you think there's people out there who actually think his name is pronounced Obama?
Probably. Because they think, Obama, that's how they say it in Australia.
So that's too similar to Osama, we can't have that.
Obama.
Just get really close to the mic for a second there while you adjust yourself, just like, hello!
My butt's really asleep.
I'm proud. So like how Spike
Now they know.
Spike is like, I can do anything because I'm proud of being the savior, and then as soon as the thing actually happens, he's like,
How do I do?
I forgot that I'm famous!
Hey, that one's got a gay pride flag.
And then in this shot, if you look at the bottom, it's already gone by. But if you go back to that shot,
If you look at the bottom.
there's a lot of characters in there that aren't duplicated. Like, there's no just like, oh, here's 2 Lyras or whatever. And
There's not even one Lyra, nor Bonbon.
they're like all categorized by like what they are. So to the very far right back row, it's like all the old ponies that are always seen together, and then like the row near the bottom of the right hand side is like the country ponies, so like Brayburn and the mayor and stuff like that. And then just to the left of them is like Bulk Biceps' grandmother or something like that. That's the only time we see her.
Yeah.
So there you go. They lot of attention to detail in one 1 second long scene.
I like attention.
Yeah. But not a detail though.
No.
You want everything to be like Kirby.
Kirby. I thought you said Kobe. I'm thinking, what's this got to do with a fucking basketball player?
Well, Kirby being in the Kobe. Because they're called the Kobe Bryants or something like that. I don't know. I don't know basketball. This is the sports. Shut up. Don't look at me like that.
I'm looking at you like that.
So this is their whole routine. It's just like, look, they jump through a thing.
And then...
I'm not allowed to talk. Last time that happened, I got sued.
Last time I got hit with a rock. I get hit. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's going. Lost it.
See, mine was a meta reference. Yours was just dumb.
You know what else is meta? I'm gonna meta my foot up your butt.
Good. I'm very proud of you.
Yes.
Your meta humor. You're very good at this, Harshwini. Just like punch him in the dick, and then he'll go. But no, the very opposite will happen. He'll just fall over and be
Exactly.
like, "Ow." Like, you think someone, because they didn't initially plan on having Spike do it, I don't think. Like, they had to ask him for permission or whatever. And the Equestria Games has happened many times before Spike came along. Like, they clearly stated before, Spike is the first dragon to do this. You'd think they'd have a lighting apparatus on hand to
Other
just,
than
like...
a ladder.
It's like, oh, he can't do it. Just give him the cigarette lighter, whatever. Just give it to him.
Tell that joke.
What was the joke again?
Cigarette lighter.
Alright. I can't remember the actual wording of it. Probably it's like there's 3 physics professors or something like that singing.
No, nothing to do with physics.
Well, then there's just 3 people in a boat, and they're all just in a boat together. And I don't remember the details of it as to like.
Okay, I think I can tell you. Okay. 3. I say you're kicking your microphone. So I say boom. Okay, there are 3 guys in a boat. And there are 4 cigarettes, and they all want a cigarette, but there's no way to actually light them. How do you make it so their cigarettes are on fire? You throw 1 cigarette overboard, and the boat becomes 1 cigarette lighter. Yep.
You worded that very poorly, and we're not going to bother.
At least I actually worded it.
I know, but I'm saying you didn't do much better than I did.
No, but at least I got the words out.
He made the fire. He's a pyrokinetic. He's gonna go kill everyone now.
I'm a fan of pyrokinetics.
I like how that is like his immediate conclusion. Is just like, I am psychic now. I have the power.
Maybe this is a good example of the Burnham Meinhof phenomenon, which I don't know how to say the first word of properly.
And then just like all the griffins.
We'll just ignore that.
Just like here's all the people.
Yeah.
And just you don't see them do anything.
Or just there's some
like,
people.
Just like 2 events.
This is, and then the Olympics were over at the end.
I think that's the thing. Like, since there was such a huge build up to like, we're gonna go to the Equestria Games and all that stuff, people are expecting the episode to be like
about the Equestria Games
themselves. Like, oh look, now there's this event, and oh no, one of them broke a leg or something, so now
it's been shot.
Drama or whatever. But instead it's just like, no, Spike is nuts.
Oops.
And then when he's not nuts, he's depressed. He's either depressed or nuts.
Oh boy, so he's just bipolar, basically.
Well, there's no happy in there, so...
Well, it's nuts. Well, it's not even happy, it's manic.
He's maniacally happy? I don't
know. Just go nuts.
Just go nuts.
Basically, you want...
I love how that's Rainbow Dash's definition of the word casual.
Yeah.
Throw some glasses on and go, sup?
That's me being casual. That's what I do. If I ever get pulled over, I just like completely go,
just put glasses on.
Yeah.
Wind the window down. Sup? And they're just like, please
get out of the car. Just like, sure thing, as long as you don't check the boot. Which is the trunk.
You don't check the boot trunk because all the cool kids are in there and they don't want to be disturbed.
No, you say like just don't check the trunk. I don't even know if the trunk works. I use it so infrequently.
I mean, like, last time I used it was like a long time ago.
I got the car and I had to change a spare tire. You know, I had to use a tire iron in a certain way to get the.
Like if it looks a bit red, I accidentally dropped it in paint like a half an hour ago. So
you know,
like.
So, but I thought you
don't test it or anything.
I thought you didn't open the trunk. I climbed through.
First Amendment.
So it is my Second Amendment right to say I can bear arms. Roar!
I don't. Is it? I plead the Fifth for. I don't remember what each amendment is anymore. We don't live in America.
No, funnily enough, we don't. What I do know is that the First Amendment has nothing to do with just saying what the fuck you want. It's more about government restricting your speech. So if you say I don't like this certain governor, the government can't say you can't say that.
Yeah.
It's not just about being like I don't care. I can say. Suck my dick to children.
And a lot of people don't realize that the amendment doesn't protect you from the
act of speech.
Yeah, it doesn't protect you from what you've said. Like, people are still allowed to get pissed off at you because of what you said.
You can't say First Amendment right, man, when somebody sluts you in the face.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, yeah, I'm angry. But no, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I seem to know more about the Americans' amendments than actual Americans.
Good. That means you can go to America and not die.
Oh boy, I can pass. No, I can't pass the citizenship test because I know too much.
I love how this pony here is basically just like the pimply nerd from The Simpsons.
Basically, and with Bohr's model of the atom on his cutie mark, which is wrong.
And
science says so.
I love how Pinky just runs through. Like this is basically like unicorn discrimination. Just like, oh no, you're not allowed. Like, because an Earth pony can't bring in a gun or anything. They're allowed to just go through, but unicorns.
I think shooting someone is a little bit more than cheating. Kind of funny that way.
Yeah. Alright, so we cut back in a weird moment just now. Hopefully everything's okay.
Never. We didn't do that.
Yeah. Pinky's eating the popcorn.
Pap.
Blat. It's black corn. It's only suitable for gangsters and OGs.
Yo. Yo.
I think
this is cheating.
This event takes a while as well. Like,
I know.
Rainbow Dash is already zooming through everything, and then this conversation goes on for like half a minute.
And it's like, he's gonna pop? Nope, maybe just not. Nope.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
The torch for the whole thing.
I never know how to read Harsh Winnie. Like, one moment she's like, I hate everyone, and then next she's like, I'm a normal person.
And then she's like, I hate everyone again. She seems like one of these people who I wouldn't like in real life.
Unless you grew to know them, and then you'd be like, hey, that guy's awesome.
Oh yeah, no.
Because that happens all the time.
Yeah, everyone's
you become friends with all the dickheads.
I most certainly do. I've known to be friends with dickheads, like look what happened with you.
See, no, but that's a literal example. Talking about figuratively here.
Oh, that's
God.
Right, yeah. Also, the Griffins.
Yeah, Griffins came third. Good for them. Good thing we'll never see them ever again.
Hooray, Griffins!
Gilda's dead.
She was hit by a bus.
A sky bus.
I'm pretty sure I've hit a Gilda once. It's a big bird, and I hit it. Didn't break anything, thankfully, but if it did, I would sue that bird. You've broken my headlight, you bastard.
It's just like riding on the road, and you're just like...
So here's my insurance details.
Freaking Spike jumping on the wagon of, I need to do something important without knowing what the important thing is.
Yeah, the good thing is I was going at about 100, and it was flying towards me at probably about 20. So basically the whole force came into about 120. It was pretty dead.
So many things of like the one or two videos. Like that one video of the truck going down the highway at like night. Well, not the highway, that's like just the road at night. And this cow just like suddenly pops into vision like 1 millisecond. Well, not millisecond. Like a second before he hits it. And then he hits it and the screen is just covered in blood. Just like, oh, no, that's bad.
I'm gonna watch that when I get home.
This is basically what I would do if I didn't know the lyrics to the song and I had to do it in front of people.
I'd pretend to faint.
Yeah, just like, oh no, a heart attack.
if you pretend to, people can't just say, "Oh, he's faking." If you actually probably wang your head, just be like, "Oh, my head."
I mean, like, honestly, you could just be like, "Oh, sorry, I can't do it," and just leave or whatever. But like, if you physically had to do it, you couldn't not do it for whatever reasons. I would basically come up with words like, "And the place was cool. It had the good things we like the trees in the clouds, because that's what Cloudsdale is. This is the clouds. There's no trees there."
The end.
Is the song over? Yeah, it is. Okay, yay.
Bye.
So just walking out the stage like, bye bye.
I look forward to reading all your hate mail. Goodbye.
And like he's got a wireless microphone or whatever, so he's like walking through the halls and you can still hear it, just like. Doo, doo, doo.
Wasn't there that convention or something where one of the guys went off stage and his microphone was still on and he had a jerk behind stage?
I think that was. I don't remember his name, but he was someone who like was integrated into that guy with the glasses community or something like that, and he like did a panel and then went backstage and jerked off, but didn't have his microphone turned off so everyone could hear it. And his reaction was like, "Oh, fucking like none of you guys have ever masturbated behind stage before." It's like, no, we haven't, because it's not the thing you do.
Right after you have a panel. I want to see if I can find the video. Is there a video of it?
No idea. I haven't bothered looking.
I'm gonna find it. That'd be kind of creepy.
See, this is like the only event that you actually watch in any detail.
Yeah.
Even then, it's like the least interesting one to watch. It's just them going.
The concept's interesting.
Yeah.
But other than that,
because it's actually like a new thing. Like basically, the flying thing that Rainbow Dash and friends were doing was basically just like
flying through hoops.
A baton relay in the air.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it's archery, but it's got like that. Well, I guess in the grand scheme of things, they're basically both the same. Where it's like a sport we already have with a fantasy twist. So the other one is relay, but with flight. And this one is archery, but with ice magic involved, or whatever.
Yes.
So, whatever.
I'm a fan of ice magic.
Making mountains out of hedges.
Making mountains out of hedges.
Well, you get the hedge and you clip it into the mountainside. I went to say mountain shape, and I said mountainside instead. Just got like... So, you clip it in... I don't know if that means you clip the hedge into the shape of the side of a mountain, or you clip it in regards to like 3D programming into the side of a mountain, so that it's just sticking out the side of a mountain. I don't know.
It has to be a really big hedge. Because for something to be officially a mountain, it has to be over like 800 meters.
Massive like cube of a hedge just poking out the side of a mountain. Like, oh no. You get Edward Scissorhands over here, stat.
I gotta find out how big a mountain is. I don't even care.
Like the scientific properties of a mountain.
The mountain, well, there's a certain size before it comes...
Like between a mountain and a molehill.
Yes. How big does a hill... Oh, shit.
So look how Dr. Hooves here is the one that
I'm
fucks
busy.
up and just destroys the sky. Which, like, you'd think they would have cleared the sky for this. Get all the clouds out of the way so that nothing bad happens like this.
Oh, no, but they can't do that.
No,
everyone
everyone who would clear the sky is too busy watching the games.
Exactly, or competing in said games.
Yeah, God. And then they all show up as soon as it's like, oh, wait, we're supposed to do our job.
Oh. It was like, no.
There isn't time, therefore we won't do it.
We won't even attempt. Just fucking...
Not even. I'm just gonna stand here. I can't be bothered going over to this.
It's like saying, like, oh, I'm just gonna be late for work. I'm just not even gonna go.
Basically.
Fuck it. Okay. There's no official standard definition, but
there is a high definition.
Because
they're mountains and they're high.
You're so high,
it's
bro.
A double meaning.
It's so high, bro. But in the United Kingdom, a mountain must be over 600 meters. There you go. So we'll just say 600 meters.
Has to be 600 meter tall hedge.
That's a big ass hedge. That is like almost as big as my dick.
I knew it was coming, but I didn't care.
It's almost as big as the balls of my feet.
So yeah, you just like change it to something else. It's almost as big as my cock, who is in the backyard having sex with all the chickens. to make the chick babies.
Just like me. Oh. Oh boy, he takes after his dad. Having sex with the chickens.
Is it over yet?
I'll put my cock in a cock.
I don't know. Can you turn back time? 'Cause I'd sure
I wonder if I
Well,
can
they can-
inseminate their eggs.
I like how they're like, we can't turn back time. It's like, we literally had an episode about time travel. Like, I know that you'd go back in time for like 5 seconds, because that's how it worked last time or whatever, but you could still go back to that exact time when he screwed up lighting the torch. Just be like, get out of the way, and then light the torch.
give it a shot.
Yes.
Although, to be fair, that version of time travel that we saw was the kind where the time travel is like already like locked into everything that occurs or whatever. So she was visited by herself before she went and visited herself, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like Harry Potter.
Except good.
No, this is the good one. Or the other
Oh!
ones. Usually people say the other. Oh, I know. No, I get it now. It took me a bit to understand what you meant by good. You meant Harry Potter shit.
I don't really mean that.
Yeah.
You know. People are gonna take it out of context anyway.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, you a Harry hater.
You
You're-
are
you're
Harry
a-
Partridge.
It's like you're a part of Slytherin.
A part.
He had one
Harry
row.
the Partridge tree.
He had one row of fireworks to light. And that was it.
That is the shittiest
And they're still
fireworks
going.
display.
Maybe they're like magic fireworks in that like
It's
one
just-
explodes and it's like a cluster firework that explodes into other fireworks.
What,
and it just builds up.
An a move.
It's
Move
like when
firework.
it's like when you mash a spawn key in like Gmod or whatever, and just items keep spawning. But it's fireworks. So the first one goes off, and then another 2 come off out of that, and they just endlessly multiply until it's just like
Until the sky is just one.
the sky is just light.
So I have made quite a big mistake here. You know, in Gmod, I used to get the nuke mod, and then I'd make myself a bomb shelter out of literally a dumpster, upturned, and then I'd just bolt it to the ground. Didn't work at all. But, you know, it's kind of in my heart, it worked very well. So there you go. If there's ever a nuclear attack against the United States, just turn a dumpster upside down and you got yourself a bomb shelter.